Select the stage.
Hey, welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2. In this episode, we're going to do some more missions. We're going to go ahead and start out by doing a space mission. Let's go ahead and do Final Rush's 100 rings. Let's go ahead and do this thing. And this shouldn't be too awfully difficult to do. I wouldn't think. You know what? I'm going to do that a little different, because there are some rings right at the start of the stage, so let's go ahead and do this a little different. Let's do this just a little bit differently, because there are rings right at the start of the stage right there, which is what I'm gonna do and get them. But yeah, it should be relatively simple to get the rings in this stage, I would like to think, so I'm not all that concerned. I know where most of the rings are in this stage. I know where most of them are in the early parts of this stage. So I'm not all that concerned with this. As long as we don't make any stupid mistakes, we should be in pretty good shape. I would like to thank my friend, so let's just do it here. And get some animals, all will be well. As long as we can just keep our wits all about us. Yeah, this place is absolutely full of rings. But if I mess it up, it's gonna be not exactly what we want. Because there's nothing wrong with that. Now this time, don't mess up doing your jump. Don't mess up doing your jump this time. Oh, come on, Sonic. Okay, do that, do that. There we go. It's really not that hard. It really isn't that much of a difficult thing to do. And get those rings. There we go. Okay, you're at 99 rings, for crying out loud. Can you get one more freaking ring? That's the question. Are you able to get one more ring before you die a painful death? That's the question of the hour. Can you get one more freaking ring before you die? I would certainly hope so. I would certainly hope you're capable of getting one more freaking ring. Can you get rings by doing that? No, you're not going to get any rings by doing that. Which is kind of unfortunate, but that is okay. All will be well as long as we can get rings right there. Simple enough. Man, we got a C on that? Holy cow, that's crazy. We got a C on that. That's a little bit of a surprise. That's just a little bit of a surprise that we got a C on that. I suppose we'll go back at some point and do that again, but I don't feel like doing that again right this second. So let's go ahead and do... let's go ahead and do... Aquatic Mines, 100 rings. This one's going to be interesting, because I don't know exactly where all of the rings are in this stage, so this is going to be interesting. I mean, I have an idea where there's a ton of rings, but at the same time, I don't know where they all are, so this is going to be a slight challenge, I would like to think. But nothing we can't handle, I wouldn't think. I think we can manage somehow or another. So let's go ahead and get these few rings that are over here. Now let's go down here. This is where I want to be. I want to get these rings that are down here, because there's a ton of rings down here, which is exactly what we want to get. We want to get all these rings that are down here, because there's a ton of them. So let's go ahead and get as many of these as we can, because there are tons. And we have the water-breathing necklace, so we are capable of getting all these rings, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get all these rings. And we're already at 93, so that's pretty good. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and make our way back out again. Make our way back out again and see if we can find 10 more rings. Can we find 10 more rings? That's the big question. Who's to say, my friend? I don't know. Let's give it a go and see if we can find 10 more here rings. I am not sure. Gonna have to give it a try. Oh, can I not get back up here? Oh, I was gonna say. So we're just spending our entire time just kind of running around in circles hoping to find rings, but I'm pretty sure I do have an idea as to where we got some rings, and I think they're gonna be in here. I think there's gonna be some rings down here. So let's look through here and see if we can find any rings in here. Are there any rings in here? Yo, camera, can you cooperate with me? Are there really no rings in here? I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I thought there were some rings in here.
I found them.
I thought there were rings in here. Another C, man. We're gonna have to go back and do this again because I don't feel comfortable with these C ranks. I don't feel particularly comfortable with these C ranks, so we're gonna have to go back and do this again at some point, I think. Because I don't feel good about these C ranks, but let's go ahead and go to the Chao Garden here. Sonic. Play as our good friend Sonic. Play as our good friend Sonic. That is what we're gonna do. Yo, Rusty, I got some stuff for you here. There's some stuff that I want to give you. I'm gonna have to wake you up and give you some stuff. I know you don't like being woken up from your slumber, but we have some things that must be fed to you. Hopefully you're okay with such things, because ultimately it's gonna happen anyways, whether you like it or not. Okay, we have a ton of penguins. Which I'm a fan of, because swimming is going to be very helpful for my Chao. Can you stop falling back to sleep? I still have some things I need to feed you. Now hold on a second. Is this a penguin I can feed you as well? Yes, it is. It is a penguin I can feed you. But I want to give you a nut as well, and you're probably going to fall asleep by the time I get this nut down, which is not what I desire. Go ahead and eat that real quick, buddy. Go ahead and eat that up real quick, little buddy. You got plenty of stamina, which is exactly what we like to see. You have plenty of stamina, which is exactly what we like to see. Now I'm going to go ahead and give a nut to Sun as well. I know we don't necessarily have to, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyways. There you go, buddy. Alright, let's go ahead and do one final thing in this video, and I think the final thing we're going to do in this video is we are going to go ahead and go to Radical Highway and grab some run animals for Sun. I think that's the last thing we're going to do in this video. I think that's the last thing we're gonna do here is just go get some run animals. Because that's what I wanna do. Because I'm trying to get Sun's running powers as high as physically possible. I want him to be as clearly a run Chao as physically possible. I don't want there to be any question that he is a run Chao. I mean, it's quite clear already that he's a run Chao, but I don't want there to be any doubt that that's exactly what I want him to be. I don't want there to be some weird thing to happen with his evolution that turns him into something besides what I want him to be. So let's go ahead and give him as much of that as physically possible. Let's give him as much running things as we can. And we will be pleased and happy. So let's do that. 10 rings. I will take those 10 rings. Thanks. I appreciate you, my good friend, for all of those rings. I am out of coffee, which makes me just a little bit sad. But that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this animal too. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that swim animal as well, because I feel like that might be helpful.
There's no time.
Now, was there any runs that came out of that? Not a single running Chaos Drive came out of that. I didn't mean to pick up that that power drive, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and complete this mission and get the rings we can get for completing this mission. I mean, one thing's for certain is that Radical Highway is one of those 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Radical Highway is one of those missions that I feel most confident in completing most of the time. I've played Radical Highway more than I've played most missions in this game, so I feel most confident completing this mission. So, if we want to get some rings, this is probably one of the best places to go do it, because I feel pretty confident in my abilities to complete this mission. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something such as that. But we're gonna have to take the long way because for some reason my jump didn't work, which is unfortunate. Yeah, don't get hit by planes. That's not what I want you to do. I don't want you to get hurt by planes. So where is this jet? I can... Oh no, it's right there. It's right there. It's gonna hurt me. Yeah, get out of here, Mr. Guy. I want you out of my face, Mr. Guy. So is this going to be a unicorn? Yeah, I'll take a unicorn. I will take one of those. We lost one of our running animals, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure unicorns give us some level of running, so I'll go ahead and take the unicorn. I will go ahead and take that because that's what we could use for something, I am sure. I'm not gonna be upset. Now, we should be pretty close to the end of this. 200 rings. 200 whole rings. That is pretty great. 200 rings is nothing to sneeze at. And we could have more, but I'm not going to complain about 200 rings. Not going to complain about 200.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go getting that many rings. 219 out of 320, huh?
Too easy for me.
Where are the 320 rings that are in that stage? That's the question. Who's to say where 320 whole rings are? I have no idea. I have no idea. Hey, what's up, Sun? I got some stuff for you. Got some stuff for you to take. And our good friend Sun likes Shadow, which is nice. It's good to see that he likes Shadow. Because we want our Chow to like as many classes as possible. That's what we like. That's what we would like to see. We would like our Chow to enjoy the presence of as many classes as physically possible. I don't want these animals to go on the outside of the world, because that would make my life that much more difficult, which I don't appreciate. So can you guys please come back into the Chow garden? Come back into the garden so I can actually grab you. That would be nice. That'd be something I would be glad to see if I can actually grab you rather than you guys hang out on the outside of the world. Go ahead and take this here unicorn and get some running and swimming, which I like to see. phantasmical. There we go. That is what we like to see. All right. Well, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video, you guys. So thank you for watching this episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we continue on doing what we're doing. And as always, guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It truly, truly does mean the whole world to me. I will see you guys in the next video.